Yeah. How's it going, Matt?
Good. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm trying to eat some pizza. So, I mean, the viewers are going to have to deal with it.
Got to
I'm
deal with it.
hungry. I'm hungry, man.
Take some
Um,
bites.
yeah, here you go.
There you go.
Let's see here. Let's make it right there. All right. Uh, Hi, guys. This is the DigiByte Comm Talk. I'm your host, Scripts Skynet, and I'm here currently with CryptoCurrently, Matt. Um, so we had some big news drops. I think like the past 2 weeks, man. I
We
think
have.
a lot of it was like trying to, you know how you like, you try to open the cork of the champagne bottle, but you shook it up, and you're like, man, this thing, maybe we shouldn't do it. Right. Well, wait a minute. No, not right now. Well, wait a minute. Like,
Right.
like everybody knew something was about to happen. No, wait a minute. Like, all right. Then finally, I mean, it was almost like no one could keep it bottled up anymore, and we had to tell everybody. Um, so one of them, obviously, would be the Open Atom ID Connect with the Open ID Connect with Microsoft Azure for businesses all around the world. So, um, it's like a platform to secure people's identity online in all different facets. And it just so happens that, Atom ID that uses DigiByte technology is on there. And that's a big deal. And, there's hints of it through the Microsoft tweets. There's
Yeah.
hints all through it, man. You could follow this thing down, but
Little
it's
little breadcrumbs.
yeah, little breadcrumbs. And in Atom ID is right there with 70 different other applications. So it's truly amazing that DigiByte snuck up in there.
It is. It's awesome. I mean, I've seen all the tweets, like you were saying, with Microsoft and people talking about it. I don't really know the dirty details behind it, but it has potential to be massive. Like Microsoft obviously is a household name. A lot of computers out there running on Microsoft, businesses using Microsoft. If DigiID or Atom ID, whatever, if that technology could be implemented by them, like the potential just brand awareness of DigiByte and DigiByte technology as a whole, basically become a household name overnight. People wouldn't necessarily realize right off the bat that, hey, this is a cryptocurrency, but hey, they're using technology that's designed by a DigiByte blockchain cryptocurrency technology.
Yeah, I
So,
think
I mean, I'm just excited to see what happens.
yeah, I think you're right, man. I don't really think that everybody understands the implications of this whole ordeal. Just as you said, it's going to be in every home, every business. It's going to be right there on every screen. Here's the option. Now, I don't know what kind of crypto currency. I'm mixing up with your name now. Has been able with their kind of blockchain to basically penetrate the world. I mean, we read white papers all the time. What's it about? The roadmap and the plan, the team. Everybody's smiling. This is what we're aiming for. This is the
Right.
goal. All those are great things, and we got the
It,
devs here. We got
it
the
would,
marketers here.
I mean, it would be almost like poetic justice that DigiByte was built for security, and if that would be its avenue to mainstream adoption is through security for the average everyday person, eliminating passwords, just getting the name out there, DigiByte, people start doing research, realizing what it is, what it's about, hopefully realizing that it's superior to other projects out in the space, and then taking off from there.
Yeah, like snuck in through the back door through the least expected because
Right.
like I watched the DigiByte Global Summit,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't quite like the other cryptocurrency like meetings, groups, and stuff like that. It was just completely different. To tell you the truth, it had more of a more of a
Like a
development technology feel to it. Like it
right,
wasn't like, all right, we're DigiByte's going to the moon, and we're a cryptocurrency, and if, you just buy us, it's just gonna go to the moon, and it's like it's just funny because it wasn't just about transactions or payments. It was about, hey, we're going to solve some real world problems.
right,
About 95% of them.
right. Like you had Ansem ID talking about the security solutions. You had Block 30 at the time was there talking about the potential use cases for DigiAssets. I mean, you had Rudy there talking about like because you were saying they were talking about the technical aspects, but it also had like a down to earth grassroots type feel to it because like Rudy was explaining the DigiBat and how it's decentralized. It's literally just people, different countries, different continents all over the world that are just volunteering their time. And look where it's come from, where it started years ago.
Yeah. And, I'm glad to be a part of the awareness team where I'm on that list of skill sets. And it started with just like collab of designs and just a mesh work of just stuff, and then making videos, and now just being able to be reaching the community, just talk a little bit about the tech and where it's going, what it could be, what it's not, what it is, how we're learning about it, just getting the community more involved. And like every video I do is absolutely different. Like we go in depth with some aspects in life. We go in depth with, well, how do we want to see DigiByte? What would we like to see? How do we want to use it? And it almost feels like it's predestined to have success. And so being a part of like the DigiByte awareness team, like being a member of just bringing awareness um, out to the world, and other, like your families first off, and then your friends, and then your coworkers, of course at the right time, right?
Right.
But as you said, like uh, the way this is looking, like Antim ID getting in there, I just think it's awesome. I mean, you hear big names backing behind other blockchains, but I mean, as far as I know, it's not out there. Everybody's using blockchain. You know what I mean? So to have your proof of authenticity or authentication, that's just a game changer in itself. That's actually getting somewhere. And you mentioned Block 30, used to be called Block 30 Labs,
Yeah.
and
Now they're humble.
now it's Humble. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is awesome, right? I mean,
Yeah. I
that's a
like that name.
factor. You could talk about that as well. That's a whole nother factor.
I know. I wonder, like I haven't done much research into it, but I wonder how much their what is it, the ETXs exchange, whatever the blocks that you can purchase. I forget what they're called exactly, but I wonder how much that's affected the price here recently because DigiByte's just been doing pretty well.
Well, like some of those blocks are like Calvin Waite's original plan with
Yeah.
CoinBook, right? He had a partnership with a friend, and his friend had some tragic events, and he had to protect his friend's family, his wife, and all that. And CoinBook kind of went under went under. But that original, basket of block sizes of cryptocurrencies that you can, throw $600 at it and watch it all break down. But the generating bots, like the trading bots, that's going to be big. And I actually want to do. It would be really cool to do a video if he'll let me with Calvin,
That
um,
would be.
and basically get like an understanding of the bots, and just actually like I want to create an account on video. Let's do it, Calvin, or however we do it, whatever process that is, because I know Humble is so touchy right now, and anything you could say could fuel the fire, and
Right.
FOMO again, because
Right.
it's a glorified Amazon on the blockchain, right? or
Right.
backed by the blockchain. It's going to be a disruptor in so many cases, and it really will be because people believe in it. And if another person kind of rises up and says, "No, that's what we are," yeah, but we don't believe in you, so you're out.
Right.
No matter how shiny it looks and how much money you throw at it, I don't care about you. We've done all that, right? We've had Amazon, right?
Right.
We don't need another Amazon. I mean, we need something that disrupts that and brings value to everyone that believes in it. That's the thing. It's a trickle down effect. It's not how the system's built today.
Right.
But the trading bot things and where it trades on no emotion, and I know that the bots are perfectly designed for ample opportunity for life-changing gains throughout the years. So you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about trading. The bots beat the traders.
That's awesome. So you just basically deposit some money, and then these algorithms do all the trading for you.
Yeah. It's actually specifically designed. I don't know if I should say this. No, I think he said it. I think he's already said it. Yeah, Calvin already said it. He literally designed his algorithm. Like this is how he wanted it done, and then he's tested it for many months, man. Many months, maybe a year. I don't know, but yeah, it's a real deal. I mean, it's totally worth. There's like a fee for it, but it's totally worth what they're selling because it just is, man. It's so crazy. Anybody can get a trading bot, but
Right.
Professional one, you actually have to do what they did, like hire a programmer to create the bot the way you like it. And then what if it's the way you designed it and it comes back to you, costs thousands of dollars, and find out it doesn't work? Like the algorithm doesn't work. That's the thing. So this is stuff that's he's doing with them, the big guys, the big name, and yeah, it's just it's funny because I did an interview with Calvin, and all of a sudden, a big smack of the puzzle piece fell right in place on accident. And he told told us on the video that, hey, DigiByte is more than what everybody's thinking right now for in the background for Humble. And so I don't even know, really. We're only finding little bits and pieces, and I see every Humble tweet. I see every whatever tweet that deals with DigiByte, guys. I've seen it all, and there's things in the background you just can't talk about. Can't talk about it. I mean, we can't because we don't want to fuel the fire of something or stoke it. I mean,
right.
They want honesty. They want transparency. It's one of those things that's going to be big, man.
And that's the way it should be. I'm excited. Like their marketplace, I think they're going through with the marketplace that they had originally thought for Block 30, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for that. Like tokenizing different hard assets out there, like tokenized real estate. Like I'm probably going to be investing in little bits of real estate all over the place just because I can.
Now it was about, I think, see, I don't want to say anything that I don't really know, but it's like I've heard it before. Now they're not in the limelight because I think everybody knows who I'm talking about. He's not out there in the forefront talking about it. So, but he's the main guy. But I've heard it before, and I think you just mentioned it. Like DigiAssets might be a big role here, right?
It could if they chose to use the DigiByte blockchain. I don't know one way or the other which direction they're going, but
right.
I mean the technology is there.
Yeah, technology is there. Just really excited to see. What's the ticker on the exchange? It's not Humble.
It's TSNP.
TSNP, yeah, TSNP. Everybody that's on Twitter that tweets TSNP, they obviously they know it's Humble. And then, like, I watched this one guy on YouTube. He's really big in TSNP. And all of a sudden, he's like, okay, guys, I got something really big. Microsoft TSNP. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're jumping the gun there. But that's what they're afraid of. They don't want craziness going on out there, and it's hard to hold those emotions back, and
Right.
you know,
I mean, it's understandable.
yeah. But they do. They have a great thing going on. So yeah, the unexpected, you know, Atom ID being used by people in the real world without, saying, "Hey, we're a blockchain, whatever." Hey, we're
Right.
just, we're changing the world. We're disrupting you.
Like even blockchain aside, like that
Mhm.
type of authentication online should be like everyone should be doing it because passwords and usernames and all that, like they're horrible.
Yeah, be done with all that, and
Right.
that's what they're going to be looking at. Like I had it, or someone interviewed me, and she's like, all I heard was no passwords. I'm horrible with passwords, and that's what's gonna keep, it's like a chain of events, the domino effect. Everybody like, what? And once
Right.
they do it, they're never gonna go back to trying to remember a password.
Right. I mean, you're told not to use the same password for every account because if one of them gets hacked, they have your credentials for everything. And then you come up with different passwords for 40 different accounts. You can't remember them all. So you write them down, you stash them somewhere. Like just the ability, like people are, I feel like, going to be mind blown when they realize, like, hey, I just scan this and I log in. Like, don't have to remember anything.
Yeah, and that's the thing when it becomes that big of a trouble because you're going from site to site to site and then password to password to password, and you're like, and pin to pin to pin to pin, and you're like, well, I know it's not good to use the same password, but I lost the other ones. Maybe I'll just forget all the. I'll just use the same one.
Right.
I'll just use the same one. They're trying to expand their mind, but I think our attention span's lost, man. We
I
have a
think
brain.
so.
Technically, we could probably remember over 100 passwords if we choose to. We just don't know how to tap in. Like, I guess the way I would do it, of course, there's a way to, they tell you, well, you got to have an asterisk here. You got to have at least a couple of numbers, a number, a capital letter, and then whatever you want. Just don't let it be the same as your email account. Now, ain't that, or your email, right? Ain't that funny? You put
Right.
exactly your email for the password, and they're like, nope, don't do that. Like, that's
Right.
strange. That's really strange. I mean,
It is.
that it like tells you, hey, no, you can't use your email.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude. Whoa. I would much rather have my digi password. And
Me
so I
too.
get those warnings saying, oh no, you can't do that. Oh, you gotta use a capital letter here. Oh no, you gotta space it out, or whatever. I don't like that. I mean, the very
And
fact.
really, like, it's on the website's responsibility to a degree too, because like some of them, when you're creating an account and they want you to create a password, they give you limitations on how long it can be, and that's not necessarily secure.
Yeah.
Like so there's random the what is it, DigiID, Atom ID application that generates a password for you. Sometimes that's too long for what the website allows, and that's like the website being or using non-secure practices by
I didn't.
by limiting you or restricting you on how long your password can be.
AGOG says then they make you change it a few times a year.
Yeah, that, and then you read a few times a year, like 1 million accounts just hacked or whatever, data breach. Didn't Gmail just get hacked not long ago?
Gmail,
Thought I read something about that.
Yahoo, Yahoo emails.
Was it Yahoo? I
Yeah, I
don't know.
remember.
It's just all the time. It's just
Yeah, it doesn't. At this point, it doesn't even matter. They're all doomed, right? I
right.
mean, there's a team working on each, account out there, man. Um, but this guy says, yeah, uh,
52.
52 passwords written down. Yeah, man. It's crazy. And you know what
That's
they do? They store those passwords. They save them,
right.
and who knows what they're doing with them. I mean, obviously they're saving them, So
Yeah. Not for very long till someone comes in and hacks it.
yeah.
Then you're going to have 53.
So is the Atom ID and Microsoft a done deal, right? Yeah, it's so it's through the Microsoft Azure AZURE Open ID Connect. So if you have an account with them, you can have purchase Atom ID through there for a year annually. Oops, I accidentally. So what have you been doing lately? Like on your private time? Like I noticed that you and Blaz kicked it off with a rap song, right?
That is true. That kind
Yeah.
of came out of nowhere too. Like I scrolling through Twitter, saw him making some music, and it just hit me one day. I sent him a DM. I was like, "Hey man, you mind if I try to rap on one of your beats?" And I told him, I was like, if it's horrible, we can just throw it away and no one will ever know. But I thought it was all right.
Yeah. So yeah, I wanted you to do a second verse, but apparently it took quite a bit of energy for you to get it kind of perfect in the first place.
Yeah, it did. I've debated trying to do a second verse. I don't know. I mean, I talked about a lot in the first one.
You did.
I'm just worried if I do a second one, it's just gonna like make the song worse.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's why maybe you need to make the second one, make it the first one, and make the first one the last one, so it can end well on a good note, on a high note.
There's an idea.
But yeah, I mean, everybody. I know quite a few people that listen to those rap songs. So if you had a second verse in mind, yeah, everybody likes longer songs with the same beat,
Yeah.
And everybody listens to Blaz's songs anyway. Like I know Finji's, he rocks to it. I know Gonzo Board, he rocks to it. Lance, I believe he does too. So
Well, if anybody out there wants to spit on that beat, I don't have to be. It doesn't have to be just me.
I offered Blaz. I said, "Hey man, I'll throw a line down." And he uh, and he said, "Okay." And I said, "Yeah, I sound like the lead singer from Rage Against the Machine. Is Rage okay?" So he's centralized, dude.
Is the centralized rap authority?
Yeah, all of a sudden, like what? No, I would not be good for it. Trust me, I don't rap. But
I used to listen to rap like solely like back in the day, and now more so today I'm listening to country music. So it's kind of cool to like go back to the old days.
you listen to country, huh?
I do.
Dude, I listened to some really weird music. Like, yeah, you'd think you'd be. You think I was the only one, but no, people go to these concerts, dude. Oh, that's a lot of people listening to some crap.
Right.
I don't know
Yeah.
the play, but I did get that. I did get that thing that I don't know. Wait a minute. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this, but I might have to share my computer screen for you to hear.
Okay.
Audio. Is that true? Tell me if you hear this. This is crypto.
Yep.
It's crypto. Currently.
I remember that.
That's it, dude.
That was the intro.
Yeah, one more time. Let's hear it. This is what I sent Matt a long time ago, like I don't know, 3 years ago. This is crypto. Currently.
I remember it.
So you're like, what's up with the echoes, dude? But I actually put some music to that, but I can't, or some kind of weird some kind of weird building up, like echoing that would, and then fade out. But I don't know where
That'd be
that.
cool.
I don't know where it is.
I could never figure out like how to get that file you sent like into that old intro I had.
Yeah. So what you do is any file that's what is it, a VOD or something like that? VOM or what was it, VOD or something like that?
I don't remember. It's
That
probably
like
still in our chat history.
yeah. So what are they? Let me see what this is. This is no, don't do that. Okay, so any it's a MOV.
I got you.
That's the type of file it is, an MOV. So when you get an MOV, it's not compatible with a lot of things. So what you have to do is you open it up in Photos, and when you do that, then you go trim to edit. Like you trim just a hair, like the beginning or the ending, depending on just a little bit, and then you go edit and save. What it does is it makes it a hold on. What does it make it?
Is it a
It changes it from a
JP,
mob. Yeah, exactly like a PNG or a
PNG or JPG, something like that?
yeah, JPG. But it's a video version.
I got you.
This one says, huh?
Well, I'll tell you what.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna attempt to start making some more videos again. So maybe I can slide that in there.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Hey, everybody in the chat, say one for Matt doing more videos. What he does is he does some research and then he reads the research. Everybody I'm gonna start it off one.
I can't see the chat. It's probably like 0.
No, it's there's a comments that you should be able to click on. I don't think anybody's listening. No one's listening. Anyway, I do. I've had a lot of people actually like tag me on another video and say, "Hey, when are you going to bring Matt back on?" They really like you, dude. Maybe people are listening.
Clicking on comments, but
some of these people are driving
their
trucks, so they can't smash that one button. If you guys like what you see,
drive.
Yeah, there it is. They're all there now. That's me. That's Blind Dave F FU YouTube, Gabriel, and Agog. Or
I
Agog.
guess the people have spoken.
People have spoken. Oh, he's vaping. Okay, he's vaping. So what? And then all of a sudden, you know how we never really. Do you think DigiByte is still undervalued? Because I know how much that we've talked or you've talked on your older videos that DigiByte's way undervalued when it was like 2 cents or 3 cents. I forget what it was. Maybe it was 5 cents when you were talking about it.
It was under 2. It was mainly around a penny back when I was making videos. Yeah. I mean, I still at what is it now? Like 7.5 cents, 8 cents, somewhere in there. You got the charts up?
I do. I can bring it up.
Either way, I still think it's undervalued. Like it's been a crazy rise from a penny or sub penny up to where it is now. Yeah, I see it.
So yeah, it's at 8 cents. 7. It's at 8 cents. It's fighting for that 8 cent spot. But guys, right now,
yeah, it's nice to see that big drop off, and we dropped down to 8 cents.
You like that?
Yeah.
It almost reached exactly. Well, it did reach 9 cents. Well,
nice.
9 cents, and then it dropped. You like this? You like this volatility?
No, I just like the fact that it took a big drop and it's only at 8 cents when I'm used to a penny, 2 pennies.
Oh,
it's just crazy how much it's risen.
Yeah, you're right, man. Sheesh. yeah, it's holding its ground. I always like to say, hey guys, like DigiByte's doing really good right now. It's holding its ground. I don't like these all of a sudden drops, dude,
Yeah, I don't either.
because look how long it's been grinding. All of a sudden, halt right when it starts picking up. So something doesn't ring a bell with me right now. Like,
That's got to be Calvin and his damn bots, man.
we got to be on his side.
Yeah, I'm just playing.
But like right here, this is like one big giant buy candle. All of a sudden, it sold. I don't see too many of those. Even on a smaller time frame, like it's a big candle, man. Maybe
Well, I mean, you got to think. I mean, I'm not selling anytime. I don't plan on selling anything anytime soon. But people out there were buying for who knows how long at what prices, and if they've made some life changing money, you can't blame them for selling a little bit.
Right. I mean, it's life changing. Let's see. We'll just go by the wicks. But yeah, man. I mean, this thing is it's doing really good. Get out of here. It's doing really good. I mean, I'm really impressed with DigiByte.
DGB
Really.
has defied Bitcoin and the rest many times. That's what 4Q Tube said.
Fork YouTube. Yeah, Fork YouTube. He basically said that's an FU to YouTube because they try they try to ban him or something.
Well, fork them.
Yes, fork. Fork them. That's it, man. Just fork them. Sorry, I mess around. Bittrex is never super cool with it, changing stuff about it. But look at that thing, man. It's just crazy, dude. Like,
but yeah, I mean, to your question, at this current price, I still think it's undervalued. Like there's a lot of projects higher up in terms of market cap that I think DigiByte deserves to be up there as well. I'm not saying those at the top don't deserve to be up there, but DigiByte deserves a seat at the table.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know. I guess there's a lot of EOS people, but like
that's one I never got into. I don't know why.
I mean, me neither. But I guess there's a bunch of them out there. I don't know, man. It's just.
I mean, it's been how many times has it been? It's been 51. Yeah.
Like something seriously wrong with that company, man.
Or like I'm pretty sure was it IOTA where their whole blockchain just like stopped working or they shut it down or something. It was like a year or so ago.
Something's going on. I don't know. Like when I read these charts, dude. Like when I read these charts, man. Yeah, I've been learning a lot here, Matt, about these charts, and it's something that stuns me about when I think about these things is especially with DigiByte, right? I mean, we know it's undervalued. It's going to be undervalued until it hits $1, straight out. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I don't know how high Ripple was, and they have like a monster billion cap. You know what I mean? Like,
I know, and they're in the middle of a lawsuit.
Infinity or something. They're in the middle of a lawsuit, and people are like, "No, we're buying Ripple." And I got friends.
They're going to win.
I believe in Ripple. Like they believe in Ripple, and then there's good news about Ripple. There's a 3-wave here. Look at this thing. There's this there's this wave thing about this thing. It's kind of like this wave right here. I don't know if you can see that, but see that wave within the price there.
Yeah.
Let me move this down. That's probably better. So very interesting stuff. This is when we started turning around here. Before the news came out, we had like 3 waves, right? And I don't know what this is, but it's like correlated down here with the MACD, right?
It's probably Gene Simmons. Have you been seeing his tweets?
Well, look at this. 1, 2. So there's 3 over here. 1, 2. Now there's this third one has like 3 waves within it. So very strange stuff going on, man.
It is. See, I see That first wave was Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
Then there's a Gene Simmons. That big candle right there has got to be Elon.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just surprised that Elon's not all over real tech. I mean, he seems to be a bright guy. You know
He
what I
is.
mean? Like, what are you doing, dude? Like,
He's probably not saying nothing so he can keep buying.
yeah, he is smart, ain't he? Everybody,
He's got everyone. I mean, he did the same thing with Bitcoin. He's like hyping up Doge for a week and then drops 1.5 billion on Bitcoin.
exactly. But see how this wave, like, I get a little closer. See how this wave actually goes beyond before it turns up. It like hits the next trend line before
Mm-hmm.
it goes up, and that's what I'm seeing here. So I'm thinking this trend line is going to be like this if everybody stays bullish and everybody's doing well with it. I think this next last part is going to go beyond this bend here, and it's finally going to break out to like like 10 and a quarter to beyond, to basically all time highs. Here's where is it? This is 14, this is 14 cents right here. I mean, we're right there. Look at the chart, man. Let me get it where it looks readable. So it's there. I mean, this thing's like snaking up, right? I mean, it's just like
It's like a
slithering right up.
roller coaster climbing up.
Yeah, like yeah, it's exactly. It's chink 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 chink
Yeah.
chink chink, and this is like about how crazy it does get up here, and then let's just hope it doesn't go straight down.
like like a real roller coaster.
Yeah, let's just before we do all that, let's keep going up. But yeah, it's
How
quite.
have you like? I got a question. Like, how have you felt mentally the past couple months watching the market as a whole? Like, reassuring. Like, holy crap! I made some good decisions.
Dude. I mean, I bet you felt the way I did when I was stacking DigiByte. Like, I keep telling myself this is the right thing to do. I keep telling
Right.
myself as these, as crazy as it sounds, as these other projects that I really don't like Moonshot to Oblivion, and here's DigiByte, and I'm thinking I'm just going to continue stacking, but I really had a fight with myself and said no, just stick with it, like stop thinking those weird thoughts, and it's kind of like I'm a sheep and the grass is always greener on the other side, and you kind of go over there, and then it's
Right.
really like rocks and desert, and where's the shepherd? I'm lost.
Yeah.
Like, don't go over there,
I can
guys.
relate.
It's a mirage. It's really a mirage because I've been there too many times. And so it was one of those like self check mind therapies I had to go through with myself. Like, wake up every day just checking the chart, like freaking just looking at it, man. Just like, I know this is a great project. What's going on? Like, I mean, even without the news, like everybody's waiting for news, and that's kind of sad, right? We have a lot of people that believe in DigiByte, stack DigiByte for the long term, and that's why we say, hey, price isn't really a necessity, but everybody knows in the back of their mind, well, it kind of is when you
Right.
invest your whole life.
Yeah. It's reassuring to.
Yeah, the little bump, or
Yeah.
the little mountain that we get is like, whew, man, I was getting really worried there,
Right.
but I'm still not selling it, and that's what's driving me. It's going to really drive me crazy when we get maybe half of a dollar and I still don't sell it, and it's just it does, man. I look at my family, I just look at the world the way it is, and it's just sad seeing other coins just go to the moon, go down, go to the moon, go down, and I don't want to be involved with all that.
Right.
I don't know how that's going to work out for everybody. People are getting wrecked to the gills. Like, I hear stories, people blowing their brains out. I mean, they follow
That's
some
awful.
YouTuber, learn how to leverage, and then they're just dead because they kill themselves because they lost everything they had because they're not emotionally stable, right? They don't
Right.
have. They were actually, let's go for broke here, but they were really like, okay, let's go for death, and it's
Yeah.
just really dangerous.
I mean, Nobody should ever. I mean, I would never use leverage ever. I don't even trade. I just buy what little I can when I can and just forget about it, basically. I mean, I check the prices every now and then and just let it be.
Even if you had a taste, and the thing is, like, the house always wins. Like, if you
Right.
had a taste of the goodness of leverage, like, ooh, oh, I can quit my job. Like, some people do a great, they figure things out, but it takes a lot. It takes a lot of you.
Right.
I mean, it's almost as stressful as trying to keep a job that that you're struggling with, that you need the job, and without the job you're done. I have to sell the house and all that stuff. It's kind of like on that teeter totter, like everybody's counting on you, and or someone else gives you their money, and you're like, here, do what's right, and then you try to leverage it. It's like, no, that's not what he said. He said do what's right with the money. Oh, duh.
Right.
But
Yeah. I mean, if it was easy to just throw some money in, 100x leverage or whatever, and you become a millionaire, everybody would be millionaires. So yeah, it's not worth. It's not
yeah.
worth the risk.
So I mean, there's always that in crypto that was in my mind. I just wanted to learn. I feel like, dude, ain't no one out there a professional unless they've been doing it for years. Okay, so yeah, there are a few people that I trust because they're not afraid to tell me no. I mean, think about this, guys. People just want you to get on their like referral links so they can make money. They don't really care about you if they're not really talking to you or give you that. What's that? This if even if I was your friend, disclaimer, I wouldn't tell you to buy it because you're just going to get wrecked
Right.
unless if you actually had some experience, or you go through the right paths, or you have been hit pretty hard and you know what you're getting into. You know what the risks are. But I just felt like DigiByte was. I mean, obviously, people say DigiByte's a risk. I mean, cryptocurrency is a risk. It's all a risk. I just,
Here's a good question in the comments.
what's that?
Could the XRP case, if it's good towards the space, pump the crap out of the market?
I can't.
So I guess if XRP beats the case,
I think it'd just be really good for XRP.
that's kind of how I feel too.
Like,
Because
it's news for individual cryptocurrencies. Okay, just because AntimID had is working in under the umbrella of Microsoft, and it's not connection. There's no real like super connection that Microsoft is DigiByte, right? But there's like it's in the works. It's there. It doesn't need to be connected like Microsoft and DigiByte. Uh, but like that's not going to pump all the other cryptos.
I think maybe it could cause some of them to go up in price if they're like in a gray area of are they a security or are they not a security. But projects like DigiByte, where it's not a security, there wasn't no ICO, no company, like there's no danger of the SEC coming and sue. Like, who would they sue?
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't know how I've explained this, but it's almost like they're guilty. I'm just saying. I'm not saying XRP is guilty. Things people are guilty when they've proven themselves and done something. Now they're trying to change the game over time.
Right.
If they were really going to get in trouble, to me, I think they should have got taken care of a long time ago. I don't know why they would let them play it out if XRP is in trouble. It just makes that appearance that, oh, they're trying to shake up the whole crypto land. Like,
Right.
The thing is, I know the facts. I bought Ripple. Ripple was the coin, but now it's an XRP. Now, Ripple's the company. Now it's XRP. You remember that, Matt?
Right.
I bought Ripple, dude. It said Ripple.
And maybe it was a mind game to for the people that aren't like you and me or people watching. Like, obviously we know the difference of all the different most of the different projects out there, whether it's a security, whether it's decentralized, centralized, whatever. But the average Joe out there on Robinhood buying random stocks and coins, they might see XRP is in this lawsuit, and then start to question other projects and not really do their own research and kind of just back out of the space.
all the Robinhood users, all they know is Doge.
Diamond hands.
Yeah, Diamond Hand Doge dogs.
I can't believe that, man.
These snacks. But no, I mean, no, I don't think it's going to vindicate the rest of the market. I think it just vindicate uh, cryptocurrencies like XRP, like you said. I'm just gonna I'm sorry, guys. I'm just call it Ripple because that's what I I purchased Ripple. Yeah, I purchased Ripple.
You're a
I
shareholder in the Ripple company.
I never purchased XRP, especially when they made a clarification and changed it and like, we could be in danger because they were going after cryptocurrencies that were ICOs, right?
Right.
Or did some unhealthy practice. And I think Ripple did decide to make it a separate deal, a separate entity. And they remember that whole year there's a lot of confusion how they did it, but they were playing like they chose words and to slowly get that separated. Like, oh, I know we said it was Ripple. I know we were on the coin market cap as Ripple, but now it's XRP. It's like,
I remember when I first started my YouTube channel, like I used to follow Ripple and make some videos about them. And every time I said Ripple instead of XRP, there'd be people in the comments like, Ripple's the company. I'm like,
yeah.
all right, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm new.
In fact, that's when it started changing because they knew that the ramifications if you called XRP Ripple because you're making those clear ties back to together again. For
Right.
me, it was hard to say. It was too. I'm trying to give Ripple the benefit of the doubt that the XRP wasn't Ripple. Okay, and so I started reading the the news and reading what Garlinghouse says and trying to watching the interviews and all this. He's beating around the bush. I'm sorry,
Right.
guys. There's there was no clear answer. No, this is what it really is. And if there was, please circle it and send it to me in an email.
Yeah, I don't really understand like why XRP always like performed well whenever news came out for Ripple, because like Ripple makes these partnerships with the banks, but if they're using the Ripple technology, they don't need to use XRP. Like, so I don't understand like what's the purpose of the currency if the technology that the company's making doesn't require that currency.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, okay, is it blockchain? Like,
The purpose of a blockchain is whether if it's proof of work, like the currency on the blockchain is paying the miners transaction fees, whatever. Like that's
I think it's just an
what gives.
I think they inherited the inflation bug. I think the inflation bug was those people that planted that inflation bug in Bitcoin a long time ago. They just became Ripple over time, and now it's XRP. Sorry, guys.
There he goes. Originally a security morphed into a utility.
Exactly. And I mean, I saw the change. It was just jargon, man. And I couldn't invest in jargon. I must have had like $1,600 in at one point in time until there's just too much weariness over it. I'm like, man, I don't want to be this tired about it. Like, dang, man, I could do that myself.
Right.
I don't need Ripple to do it for me. Like put weariness on me. Like but again, I'm not after Ripple. But
Yeah, me neither. I'm just speaking.
the downside of it is like, all I mean, they're in court, right? Ripple and the company. The company Ripple's in court, guys, not XRP, okay? And then the XRP token coin utility dumps because people are freaking scared. I mean, I remember when the news came out, I'm like, it is going to dump. I told myself, yep, it's dumping, and I'm thankful that I didn't have any. Like,
Right.
What's the worst that Coinbase could come out and say against DigiByte? We're not going to list it, and that's final, guys. DigiByte ain't going to dump.
Right. It's already Binance everywhere else.
We're not on Coinbase. I'm not saying that we could be on Coinbase, guys. I don't know.
I hope so.
I'm just saying, like the comparison there is not the same.
Has it been, speaking of Coinbase, like has it been 2 times now in the last year where they've like released the assets that they're going to add, and DigiByte's been on there twice?
So we're on their top 11
Top
potential.
11.
On their potential before the 44 like huge thing. So VeChain's in it, Siacoin. I forget who else was in it, but a lot of weird ones. But
I didn't read their most recent one because I saw the one last year, and then they started adding all these other coins. I'm like, man, like, what are they waiting on?
yeah, they added coins that wasn't even on that list.
Right now.
But
I still use them. Like, I would like to buy DigiByte
I don't know
on Coinbase.
I think, like I said, I think DigiByte's a glorified Bitcoin. It's everything Bitcoin should have been. The only advantage of Bitcoin is they're the first and they have the most money in market cap. That's it.
Right.
And it's a big thing for Bitcoin that it's paired to everything almost. Like almost to everything. You know what I mean? It's paired to it. And it's like that's why Bitcoin's dominant. I mean,
I saw like because they just hit $1 trillion market cap,
and we hit.
I think the whole space was 1.6 trillion. So I mean,
DigiByte hit
1 billion.
Yeah, over $1 billion. Yeah,
that's crazy. Like I remember when it was just couple $100 million.
$200 million.
Yeah.
$150 million. I'm like, yeah. I didn't know the difference. What's the difference?
Right.
I was just buying it up. No, but it is a relief, like, and I guess like some of my friends on YouTube, they're like, all right, now is the time to skim a little on the top. Dude, but I'm on the charge. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Like, I can't blame them for taking a little bit of money for their family. They've been in it this long, but I'm like looking at this thing. I'm like, guys, we're like the bull market doors is like a hop, skip, and a jump right there. And people want to slow it down now. It's right there.
Right.
And then I don't understand. It's mind boggling. Like, whoa, dude. Like, it's absolutely. When you get these sellers tired.
For sure.
Like, I am literally sometimes, man, like I was at the point where I was putting my whole paychecks in.
Wow.
I was eating dirt on purpose because I believed in everybody. And I didn't care if I lost a little in the process. I found the thing is like, you're not supposed to be like, I guess the rules of making money is you're not supposed to care about the next person. I get it. I totally get it. But that's what happens when you're the root of all evil is the love of money. The love of money is the root of all evil. I don't want to be the root of all evil, guys. I just want to be prosperous and okay. I don't want to be left behind. I mean, no one wants to be left behind either. But no one wants to die first either. Like
right.
That I don't want to be left behind. I don't want to take the first hit. I am kind of like one of those guys. I want to do the right thing. And at the same time, I'm part of the awareness team, but I don't want to dump on them. Oh yeah, get up in DigiByte, and then push the buy button right there. Okay, sell it. Like, yeah, people are doing that. Like,
yeah, there's definitely people out there.
Yeah, that's just horrible. But I am upfront and honest. Even on my streams, I'm like, dude, I put 3,000 here, put 2,000 there, put a 150 here, just because I don't know, just trying out the exchange. But like money to me, all of a sudden doesn't mean a darn thing. Just doesn't. Like, I'm not even working, dude. Not even working.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not working. Waiting for the weather to warm up. It's kind of warming up, but I'm dreading it. Dread about going back to work because this is what I like to do. I like to talk to the DigiByte community. You know what I mean?
I don't blame you, man. I got furloughed last year for like 3 months.
Oh man,
I should have made more videos, but I don't know. I got to get back. I got to make up for it this year.
Yeah, get back in it. What? So that's a good question. So, what do you think? What kind of? Are you just going to do the same old thing, or do you have like maybe some ideas? I used to do in the middle of the video after a point or something, right? After like a certain point, I do an intro and outro. In the middle, I do a DigiFact number 23.
That's cool.
DigiByte, and I used to do that, and then after that, go back into the article or whatever.
That's
Like,
cool.
do you have any ideas what you're gonna do?
Honestly, I haven't thought that far ahead. I just know that I want to start making some videos again. And, probably be similar to what I used to do, just trying to do research and
Yeah,
bring what I find out to people. Make it a little easier for them to do their research, but
because frankly, I tried it and I did it for so long, man. I just couldn't do it anymore.
that's the where I got. So, maybe I do need some new ideas and make it fun. And
I had
because
to quit.
grinding for like a year and a half making those videos, I got kind of got burnt out.
Yeah, so I was doing like 3 a week with the editing of the graphics and the music, and I was like, ugh, all
Yeah,
with my phone. Like I was
it'd be
stuck
even harder.
trying to do it. I was doing all kinds of stuff just to keep up because I love to do it, and I liked to get people to know about DigiByte. And like, I think the number one thing that we need to figure out is to get more likes on videos, just to get DigiByte noticed around the clock. Tag
Everybody
DigiByte,
like this video right now. Then
Yeah, like the please like, subscribe, tick the little bell. If you
yeah,
would like more quality content, you know. But I'm just like
yeah. It's cool. Like
trying to figure it out.
we've
Like Phase knows, dude. He got what, 1 million followers on Buster Friendly. He had that thing for 2 months, maybe a month.
That's crazy. He got
Yeah,
a
it is
million
crazy,
followers.
dude. Yeah, 1 million, dude. He has 1 million followers.
I swear, like he needs to create a school. Like there's other YouTube channels out there that like teach you how to be content creators, but like he knows what he's doing.
He's one of those guys, though. I read some of the comments. Phase is like, okay, so like I see people, they're like, this came in my feed. What's going? It's in my recommendation. What's going on here? Like people are like looking in their recommendation box on YouTube. They're like, what is going on? What is this guy rambling about? Like they
Right.
don't know who Phase is. They don't know what he's talking about. And here's Phase like, I want to see everybody put XB in the chat right now. Type XB in the chat because we're gonna. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna throw down empires. We're gonna be the cult of the cults. This is Phase, dude.
Dude,
And people are
he's
like,
got those algorithms figured out.
dude, he has, and he's so deep in his like speaking, and he can be on his bad day. Like describe a bad day, and he'd have tons of views about it. He would
Right.
let his dog lick peanut butter, and he would have tons of views about it. Like,
He just got an interesting voice.
and he loves DigiByte.
Yeah, he loves DigiByte.
He still does those DigiByte off the top little one liner topic. Like, listen, we need Elon Musk to talk about DigiByte.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
mean,
your dad.
yeah, this isn't financial advice, but Elon, you need to talk about DigiByte. if we
Gonna
could
go
just
buy a Tesla with DigiByte.
if we can just bug Elon, everybody right now, I challenge you to hashtag and tag Elon to say
Share this video on every single Elon tweet.
yeah.
We need to talk to him right now.
Yeah, that's exactly what he would say. Stuff like that. I still watch his stuff. He has like, 5 channels, and he's big, dude. Like, but like one video, man, he would do like a DigiByte video, and now he's doing them shorter. And I think he's figured out the algorithm with the shorts, the YouTube shorts. You get more views, and so he did one where he's like, it's just a video panning on some shoes. He's like, these are my dad's shoes. These look like dad shoes. This looks like every ordinary modern man's dad's shoes, just ordinary shoes, just mowing the grass. Look at these shoes.
Got some New
They,
Balance.
Yeah, it's like you could tell these are dad's shoes. Like every dad has a pair of shoes, even this brand, even in their basement. Like
Right.
dude is so brilliant, and people that comment don't get him, but he got 1 million subs in
That's insane.
a month. Yeah,
I need to look into these shorts.
YouTube Shorts. Yeah,
Yeah, that's an idea for anyone's channel, really. DigiByte, just make short little. Did you know DigiByte? Whatever,
yeah,
little
and
random facts. Your facts, and instead of being in the middle of the video, just make shorts.
make shorts and just like because that FaZe described it to me as YouTube's trying to take back the shorts from TikTok. Like they saw TikTok actually do really well with it, right?
Right.
So you could do shorts on TikTok. People today have a short attention span. You got to grip them with something amazing, like or really stupid, where they'll make
Right.
them laugh, and try to incorporate DigiByte with that. So yeah, he's mentioned to me. He's like DigiByte, the awareness team, and those clicks that you hang out with. Script needs to do TikTok, and then so the YouTube Shorts. Like read up on it, but yeah, it's a big. They're trying to take back TikTok on YouTube. So I don't know, and the way he described it to me is like you're better off on TikTok because everybody's trying to deplatform YouTube.
I got you.
Trying
Makes
to
sense.
deplatform everybody
Yeah,
else.
I don't have TikTok.
Yeah, neither do I. I thought it was too risky or something.
Yeah, I heard something about Chinese and
Monetarization.
yeah,
Mon-
I didn't get into it.
Actually, you did. In fact, it's really hard for you and I and FaZe to get on like a,
All
like
at
a
the same
sit down.
time.
Yeah, but I think he wants it on his channel.
I
So
got you.
like, I think I, the, I think he was really sad that we didn't get you on there last time. I think you were busy though, and I was like, "Sorry, man, he's busy." He's like, he didn't talk to me for about 2 weeks.
Man, I've ruined your relationship.
No, it's okay.
FaZe,
Uh,
I'm sorry.
FaZe is cool, man.
Next time I'll be there.
He was going through some things. It wasn't about us, but he really wants us to be on there. Like he really wants you on, dude. Seriously, like
I'll be
FaZe,
there, man.
yeah, it's like a reunion.
I've been watching Cobra Kai. He was like my sensei.
Cobra Kai. So what do you think about anything else that you want to talk about? What do you got do you got something to say to the community? We have several people up in here. Let me see. You want to answer some questions?
Sure, let's do some questions.
Let's see here. Let's go back. Where did we leave off? Somewhere right here. Thanks for the Tate. Oh yeah. Tate, did you see that
I
one?
saw that. I saw that.
That was pretty cool.
That
That
was.
totally made my day, man.
That's awesome, man.
The DigiDollar is a big deal if Jared can pull that off. I think it's Jared and the team, right? Because there's a lot of work behind that. Like, can't forget the team.
For sure.
Jared is definitely the visionary, though, and so and the team has ideas. Don't get me wrong. Like, I can't speak for everybody. XRP is only using, or USA calling it a security. The rest of the countries are saying that XRP is a currency, not a security. I don't think the other countries care. I think
Right.
US is playing games, or they're not playing games. It's either one. They're either playing games or they're not playing games. I think the US is trying to penetrate the crypto world, like trying to throw us down. And I think they're trying to do one crypto at a time. That's my opinion.
Do you think they're trying to like seize control of it somehow?
They're trying to, imagine like a node, right? And you have like these viruses trying to plague it. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I
I
think,
mean, I get it because like they got the money printers. They're in complete control, and this new type of technology can take that away from them. And I mean, not just for the sake of controlling the country, but like the dollars used around the entire world.
Who's that? Oh yeah, yeah. That the who was that?
Val
Not
Venus.
yeah, Valvez. I met the Texas tornado and uh what was that? What was the cop guy? What was his name?
I don't know.
You
I've
remember
never got into.
the cop wrestler? I met both those guys.
Nice.
What's this? Oh, I hashtag DigiByte every time he comments on Twitter. Oh, yeah, yeah, he's really cool. He also likes Verge, something else I forget. Uh, and usually at DGB, get yeah.
Mr. Cotton.
Who's Mr. Cotton?
I don't know.
Oh, Mr. Cotton, the XRP thing.
Ah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. I mean, we'll know when it comes out. You know what's going on. Uh, Libertas. It's gonna be something there. TikTok is communists spying on us. Yeah, that's what it was. That's
Yeah,
basically
like I thought. I guess if you already had it downloaded, you had it, and they couldn't do anything about it. But I'm pretty sure they took it off, didn't they? I don't know.
what. Oh, what
I,
the
yeah, I thought they took it off the Play Store, so you couldn't download it anymore.
what TikTok?
I thought so because all the
No,
like
I
there
think
were,
I think you still download TikTok. I think Trump tried to expel it.
yeah, you tried to.
Hmm. He did,
Gotcha.
or he made a company try to buy it or something.
See, I never got on it because I knew like I would just waste way too much time watching stupid videos.
I know. There's some funny videos, dude.
There is. My
There's
wife has one and she shows me stuff, but yeah, I mean, I don't want to spend hours watching these videos.
Yeah, they are funny. Mr. Cotton, thank you. I do hold DigiByte. I mined it. Yeah, you minded it. Were you part of a mining group? I think I recognize that picture in a mining group. I don't know if that's you or not. Um, and DJI drones.
Don't know
What?
what that means.
I think I remember you currently from 3 years ago. How long have you been on YouTube? He's asking you that.
Been on about 3 years ago is when I started, and I did it for a year and a half, 2 years, and then just kind of got burnt out at the same time that things in my personal life were getting busier. So I kind of had to give it up for a little bit.
Did the crypto mugs ever interview you?
They did once, for sure, possibly twice.
Interesting. I
I
couldn't
think it was
remember.
just once. I did once with Josiah and once with the mugs. What happened to them?
I think they were at odds with each other. They came back. I think James was still around. Then Mike is kind of there. No
Were
one's
they are they brothers or just friends?
the cousins,
Cousins. I got you.
and they both like remodel houses and do business together, or they used to be.
I got you.
Of course, they used to rock and roll when they were younger together. Um, but the thing is, like, I think James, James, he started accusing certain people about that they ran DigiByte
I remember the whole
argument.
yeah, yeah.
Were you there? Did you see that?
On Twitter, yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. I heard one thing and I heard another. I'm sitting here. I was talking to both of them. I'm like, all right, you know, and basically, I get a couple or one person involved, Josiah, and Josiah basically said, "Yeah, prove it, dude." And
Right.
then James couldn't do nothing.
I
Like,
remember that. I
oh,
remember that now.
like,
I mean, they were fun to watch.
yeah. I mean, if they, I think that, I think that I can't really talk bad about them, but you know, they, Mike and James, they were very entertaining. I just think that the more they got to find out about crypto, the more that it kind of like tore both of them apart for some reason. Like
I got you.
different
Right,
ideas.
there's
Like,
conflicting ideologies.
I mean, that's what. Tell you the truth, they're a great example. That if you ever go into partnership with anybody in real world business, that's how it fails. Starts
Right,
off good, best intentions, and then there just comes to a huge disagreement that becomes personal to them, and then the business just splits apart. Now they're purple or they're purple examples. They're perfect examples in the color purple. But like, I'm not picking on them. I couldn't wait to watch you. Couldn't wait to watch them. Couldn't wait to watch Josiah. Couldn't wait to watch early crypto people that talked about Bitcoin, Litecoin, DigiByte. I wasn't too big in the Ethereum crowd, but altcoin buzz.
right.
I remember Jeff back in the day, and everybody thought he was a black man because Jeff would never reveal his face, and then he revealed his face as a white dude, and everybody's like, "You have a black man's voice," and he's like, "No, everybody tells me that, but yeah, I am white." And then he falls off. Like, there's so many people that fell off to the wayside, and then like we get Matt for like several different Matty for Altcoin Buzz. Like all of a sudden now the new voice for Altcoin Buzz is like, dude, there's so much stuff changing around, and then
Right.
you have like breakups and all this. And it's like it is kind of sad to see that, Um,
It's definitely evolving over the past couple of years.
they're out, they're out of the limelight, and I think that's what they wanted. I think naturally they probably just didn't want to be doing it anymore.
Maybe they're so rich now they just want to be forgotten.
That's probably what it was. It was a big snatch and grab.
Yeah,
But I do see like they both their accounts. I see Mike's account still open. Like I see his account on Twitter still active.
I got you.
Like or it's still there. You know what I mean? And I think they still follow me. So it's kind of interesting that I don't know.
They're
Man,
watching from the sidelines. It's moon time and the moon boys aren't there.
I do know that when they first kind of like backed off from each other, and James was still hanging around, and uh, that we were doing group DigiByte hangouts.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool, and it was fun. Watching James go through what he was doing, and then Mike coming back into the picture, and then they're reunited, and then it's just crazy, man. I'm just not one for like division.
Right.
I'm not one for division. I don't care if you believe that you're a prince that you're a prince that came from a toad when a princess kissed you when you were a toad with warts on your face. I don't care if we can reach some common ground and move forward from here. I don't care. Like,
Right.
it gets way too personal. I think sometimes people take things too personal and it affects their life. It could have been me, could have been you. Like you noticed that you needed to take a break for a while and like reset or basically reassess things in your life because now you got things are changing. You have kids, right? I
Right.
mean, things change, but I really like the fact that guys, in fact, if Matt does it again, you guys need to listen. So I think I'm sold on the community talks, like podcast kind of deal like this, and hopefully I can evolve from here. I need to learn how to let people talk though.
You're doing good, man. I like what you got going on with these talks. You got Jared Tate. Like that's crazy.
That is crazy, dude. And I was surprised that he got back to me and he's like, "Are you kidding me? You're doing stuff for the DigiByte community." He knows I'm involved, so like he's watching from a distance. And sometimes you
He
wonder,
sees
like,
it all.
yeah, sometimes you wondered times, like, doesn't he ever comment? He doesn't really comment. He's in his own zone,
Right.
and mostly people just are following him.
Hmm.
He's in his zone. He retweets certain things, but it's like he sees me doing the thing, you know. But it's not like I need him to notice. But he said, yeah, he know. He's like, yeah, sure, of course, man. You're doing great work, and I'm like, okay, like
That's
he
awesome.
notices me. He just doesn't need to say, "Attaboy."
Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing.
Keep going. But what I really want you to do,
Right.
tells me what I should do, and that's kind of a. They might have some suggestions, but no one tells me straight up. There might be people that say, I really wish he doesn't bring up God all the time, or I really do. I wish he doesn't bring up Jesus, that Jesus character. I really wish he wouldn't go into the robots and doom and gloom all the time. But
Hey, man, do you?
yeah, do me. I'm just trying to be myself. I mean, maybe would I be able to reach a broader audience? Probably.
That's
Probably.
not. I mean,
Just
you're
stick with the money
you're
aspect. Like,
you're getting there by being yourself and not pretending to be something you're not.
yeah, I'm not trying to be like Joe Rogan, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
One minute he's like deep, psyche with you, and he's drawing you into his video, and then he's like, "Dude, weed's good, weed's good." Like, whoa, what? You brought me down this deep freaking feeling, and all of a sudden we need a joint now.
Right.
Whoa, dude, that's some power right there. That's like I remember reading. This is something that I don't want to abuse right when we're out there doing our thing for DigiByte. I don't want to be able to have that power to attract people and then manipulate them, right? I just want to
Right.
just just like what you said, be yourself, be you, and like you do a fantastic job just reading the articles, putting two to two together, and actually state, this is what's happening. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Like, I don't want to be like hype. Like, holy crap, it's going to the moon. Like, I just want to provide factual information. Like, this happened today, or this is coming.
mhm.
This is my opinion on it. Like, you decide for yourself.
Yeah, you decide for yourself kind of scenario, and I'm on that fringe ground. Tell you the truth, I mean, not everybody would that's in DigiByte says yes. I'm going to start watching Script Skynet, the Terminator head. You know, like that's the whole. All this probably turns main people off. So but I have a place, and maybe I might learn from some mistakes. But I've even had people tell me, "Dude, do away with that intro. Do some serious stuff now. Get on track." Like, and then I could be somewhere in life. But I feel like I am somewhere. You know what I mean? I feel like
Man, as long as you're happy, man.
I
I,
can't
I
wait.
like the intro.
I think I'm going to actually eventually get rid of this, man.
Get
Like,
rid of the beard.
yeah, I am. After the cold is over, I'm cutting it off.
I'm not allowed to cut mine.
What you got you got a bet that someone says you need to look like Jesus for a year?
It's the wife.
The wife loves
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
She loves it, huh?
She does.
That's like the only wife I've ever heard that. What's
I guess.
this? Um, you are for real, script. It's like hanging out with friends. Hey, man. Thank you, man. Uh, yeah, I just want to be real. And if anybody wants to challenge me on something, then I challenge you to come on the show and challenge me. I mean, because it's not a one-sided conversation here. I'm up for the challenge, and I try to put it in an aspect where everything's okay until you try to hurt somebody, and I'm not okay with that, right?
Right.
So, and I love a good challenge. When Jared was on, man, he challenged me so much. He also like he opened my vision, and he kind of like focused it. You know what I mean? Man, I watched that thing 3 times, and now I like totally get it. What you can use DigiByte for. It's going to take some serious building to keep it DigiByte, and we don't want just any Joe Schmo to start building on it. Like, hey, we need an ERC20 on this thing, man.
Right.
Like, we need to bog this thing down.
Let me get some sushi over here.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
I want legit.
yeah, I want legit. I don't want bloat.
Right.
Hey, man, I can, get some bloat by eating some McDonald's every day. You know what I mean?
Or that pizza.
Yeah, all this pizza, all this unnecessary fuel. It's got to be stored somewhere. But hey, man, Matt, we love you. I'm glad to hear that you're getting back in action, and the people here that are listening, and the people that are going to be watching this later, go support Matt. Glad to see it might be coming around, and it's all on your time, and we support you, and we got your back.
I appreciate that. It could be like a weekly recap video. I don't know if at least starting off, I don't want to go 100 miles an hour, pull a hamstring.
But you already had the followers, so you're going to have some hits, and you're like, all right, he's back in action for a week. You need to let him know that, like, hey, I'm going to do one of these a week and go from there. But eventually, I'll be slowing down, so people will be picking up on your channel, and I'm not I'm not the one that gets jealous or hurt about someone taking all the glory. But if people start following you, then I'm going to follow you. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that, man.
I mean, I actually follow you already, so it doesn't matter. I am a follower of Matt from CryptoCurrently.
I appreciate that.
So
I'll be pointing them over this way too, checking out
all
the
the
Comm
buttons.
talks.
Yeah, we'll be diversified, right? I can do the Comm talk shows. I really like this. I wasn't really good at reading. I already have a hard time to pronounce some names, right? Like, all right, we have FQ2 UB. Thanks, Matt. Keep it going. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I need to be reading the news, quite frankly. But I love your directness. I love the just tell it how it is aspect, and let me make that decision because, like I told you before, I woke up waiting. I couldn't all of a sudden. Oh, I got a new video from CryptoCurrently. I'm like, yeah, buddy. I'm gonna get my coffee. I'm gonna get my truck, and I'm gonna turn my bass on in the background, even if it's just your voice, whatever. It's about DigiByte. This is what I'm gonna. It made my day to go work and listen to some DigiByte. And then after it was done, I was just like thinking about it, like, all right, now back into the real world,
Man, I have to bring it back now. I can't let you drive into work and not listen to what I have to say.
Just keep it YouTube short, man.
There you go.
Like, I think there's somewhere between I think there's. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I forgot what Faye said. Maybe just look into it. I think it's 5 minutes or less, like less than 5 minutes or 2 minutes, whatever it was.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's less than 5 minutes or something like that. But anyway, yeah, we need to get you back. I mean, we need everybody to do their part. I really don't like anybody falling off on the wayside, no matter how bad it is. But some people just need to go, like they just want to go. I mean, you can't make people stay. And yeah.
Well, I appreciate you having me, man.
Yeah.
We'll have to do it again.
Exactly. We'll do it again. And guys, just remember, support Matt from Crypto. I'm back with another crypto.
How's it going, folks?
How you doing, folks? Yeah.
Maybe I'll come up with a new intro.
Yeah. Well, whatever you want to do, man. Everybody's going to support you, however you do it.
Well, I appreciate it.
So anyway, guys, do you have just say something to Matt just real quick? Oh yeah. Blind Dave said enjoyed. Take care. We'll look for you CryptoCurrently. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. So I was actually waiting for this video to upload, and it finally did. I just modified it a little bit. But anyway, we love you, Matt. Thank you for coming on the show.
No problem, man. Thank you.